Vito. Cool, bitch. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, roll another one. Rolling up, rolling up, roll another one. We been counting money, getting high all week. Rolling up, roll another one. We been fucking bitches, getting high all week. Rolling up, roll another one. General side, Vito the God, born in the manger. Smoking that Tommy Oliver, that Green Ranger. Nigga, you know I be high, fucking angels. And that bitch you cute, hit it from angles. Hitting it from the side, is that your wife? What's my bad? Hope you don't cry. This is my life, why would I lie? Hustle with all of my muscle, my nigga, it took us some time. Now we party hard, nigga, on a late night. In the cut, rolling up, tryna take flight. Said your bitch wanna ride me like a motorbike. Skateboard, pussy, got it grinding on my fucking pipe. Look at these condiment niggas, tryna catch up. More like the lottery, nigga, I'm trying their luck. I'm holding the throne, I'm holding the crown, I'm feeling like Tut. Getting this money like armpits, you know it's a must, bitch. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, roll another one. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling up, roll another one. We been counting money, getting high all week. Rolling up, roll another one. We been fucking bitches, getting high all week. Rolling up, roll another. Ride through my city with my motherfucking top down. Bitch, I'm feeling legendary. Ride through the city, everybody know my name now. Bitch, I'm feeling legendary. I got a Megan Good and a Holly Berry. We both off in the kitchen whipping culinary. They handle business like my secretary. And they ass fat looking like Mary. Yes, falling hard, nigga, March Madness. Middle finger to my exes, but you couldn't have this. I'm in the coop, I can see my nigga savage. In the patch, nigga, counting up the cash. Riding to the city with my motherfucking top down. Bitch, I'm feeling legendary. Riding to the city, everybody know my name now. Bitch, I'm feeling legendary. Riding to the city with my motherfucking top down. Bitch, I'm feeling legendary. Riding to the city, everybody know my name now. Bitch, I'm feeling legendary. Shout out to my OG, Scotty Mac. Show me how to hoes that get attached.
What?
How to roll up every strap to match.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Vito Variants. Oh, and I'm sorry, VitoVerse. I'm tripping. We didn't do the Vito Variants yesterday because Vito is moving to a new place. I'm moving on up like George and Weezy. You know what I'm saying? I got a new spot. It's like nice and high tech. And the VitoVerse will eventually have some new scenery in the back, probably a kitchen. So, you know, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah.
But definitely, man. Shout out to Noto. He helped me move today. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Ben. He also he escorted. How should I say it? He chaperoned us.
Yeah.
At one
much.
Point. Yeah,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Making sure we didn't get into mischief.
Yep.
So, but yeah, shout out to Noto, man. I appreciate that, man. But what's going on with y'all? We got Sandstorm in the building down there with the Spartan beard on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how's that weather up there, man?
It's still holding on. We ain't got snow yet.
No.
Which is surprising because that's usually by Halloween. But tomorrow it'll be like 56, so we still hovering.
Okay.
Yeah, compared to us.
Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, I saw the Baltimore game the other day, and I saw where Lamar was like wearing like one of the, you know, the warmer joints. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, dang, did it drop already over there? And what's crazy is election day, right? It it was like I was watching the New York news, and so they had like their local news or whatever, right? And they were like, "Yeah, it's gonna be up in the 60s and 70s. You might want to turn your air conditioner on." And da da da. I was like, "Are you?
Wait, what?
Y'all turn y'all air conditioner on for 60 and 70?
Nah, not even.
Wow, bro, y'all tripping up there, cause y'all got, and plus the cost of living is crazy up there. So I'm like, nah,
Right.
y'all wilding over there, man. Y'all trip, y'all bugging, B. Y'all
The
bugging
heat,
over there.
the heat definitely just got clicked on today.
Yeah.
It's just a tad bit too cold. Tad bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured as much. I figured it dropped probably right after the election and stuff. It normally does. Cause like it's weird. It's like the first couple of days of November, it kind of goes, then it go back down because Halloween it was like probably cold as heck.
Yeah.
Actually, surprisingly, so this is like the first time this for us has been a completely different Halloween, because usually in Michigan either it rains or it snows on Halloween. And even if it rains, it's like ridiculously cold. But it was actually like 70 or 72, and it was just really windy. No sun, just cloudy. So it was a definitely a big change of pace for us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, climate change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but let's get into today's stuff like we normally do. But shout out to that last live we had. That was our special. Shout out to the Winging It crew and family. I did say that we're gonna have some more guests on here, you know, from the Winging It crew, especially since we have Jay quite frequently here as well. We're gonna have Vicky. We're gonna try to get Andre in the building. I don't know if he actually has been on a VitoVerse yet, but he has come through for us on the Sandstorm show when I ran it by myself that one time. Oh, well, no, that was just Jack. But no. He has been on the VitoVerse. Never mind. I'm tripping. Sorry, Andre. You have been on the VitoVerse. I'm tripping. Matter of fact, I want to say it was it D23 reviews or something like that.
Might have been.
Yeah.
I think but I wasn't there, I think, at the time.
But definitely, man, we'll get into. I think you were actually moving.
Yeah,
at that time.
I was moving at that time.
Yeah. So,
I remember.
But that actually kind of brings us into the D23 situation. Yep. It kind of brings us into some nice topics for today as well. So we'll kind of revisit that. It's not necessarily D23, but we've had some new stuff. Well, I think it is actually. I think it's like D23 Brazil. There were some reveals or something. So we'll get into some stuff. But anyway, I don't like spoiling stuff for everybody. I just want to kind of just hit you with the topic out of nowhere. But we're gonna start with our icebreaker. What have we been watching lately? I'm gonna start with Noto. What have you been watching lately?
So as you know, with me and Nanami, I'm always in the anime section of things. So the latest thing I ended up watching was the latest episode, basically.
Okay,
yeah. So
and you showed the trailer on Nanami last week, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So
if y'all didn't get a chance, go check out Nanami from last week, guys.
Yeah.
It was me and Noto holding it down. We talked about some very interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Like normal, and then also look at the other ones too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we definitely have like good conversations. Sandstorm and we both geek out on our childhood stuff on Nanami. Yeah. So it's crazy.
I kind of wish Sandstorm was actually in this one, because this was really a good topic, man.
Yeah.
We had like, it was music and old school anime, like back like 80s and 90s, like back in the day.
Yeah, we actually talked about samples too, like sampling animes and hip hop, like who normally like sampled animes and we didn't even know it. We actually went through a quick little video too.
If
I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it's actually on there.
And one thing I kept saying, I was like, the genre of 2010s and 11s and 12s, the mixtape genre with Wiz, Smoke DZA, Currency, the stoners. I call them the stoners. You know, the Stone Age, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Sound about right.
They used a lot of
Anime
like
samples.
anime samples, and one producer in particular, I had to call him out, man. Johnny Giuliano.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I
for
talk.
everything.
Yeah, Johnny was like he sampled almost everything, but
Mhm.
you see the anime influence in there, video game influence, Cardo,
Mm-hmm.
Sledgerin. You know, you'll see all those video game and anime
Mhm.
influences. So
Mhm.
that was one thing that we tripped on, me and Noto, and I was like,
Yeah, I was geek.
me and Sandstorm, we did the same thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was geeking out. I was like, "What the heck?"
Hmm.
Half the stuff on there, I was like, "Okay, I could see it." And I was like, and then I think there was a few I was like, I was not expecting.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah, yeah.
the reason why we brung it up because we were talking about the artist Creepiness who does the new opening song for Dun Dun Dun. That's why,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
it sounds almost just like Mashal, but more hard, like more hard. Pause.
Mm.
So, but yeah, it's dope. So, but yeah, but anyways, back to the whole iceberg. Yeah, I've been watching the latest episode of that. There's a couple of ones. What else I've been watching? I think so. Yeah, I've been watching that, and I think I watched Goodbye Dragon Life. Because I already read the manga for that one. And right now, I'm just waiting for Sunday right now. That's all I'm waiting on because I'm ready for this next part, the third round of this race. I know you're ready for the Sandstorm. I know you're ready for the next round, around about because this is about to get
I'm
nuts.
I'm actually just ready to see this man because he's in fifth place.
Yes, he is in fifth
Yeah, I'm ready.
after some nonsense happened.
I hate the fact that this man takes forever and a day to move up. Am I good?
Yeah, no, you good.
Okay.
You just kind
We're
of
good.
glitching in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my computer's trying to sense my other TV, my second screen. Um, I just hate that it takes a whole episode for this man to move up one position. That's starting to irritate me. Just ever so slightly. Just ever so
Yeah.
slightly.
I was just about to ask y'all, like, one episode is an inch up, like, bro. That's like
It's,
Vegeta and
Mm-hmm.
Goku fights. Like,
Yep.
so it is, but it isn't. Like
Yeah.
because the race is like about him, but it's like
mm,
about all the racers.
Yeah.
So like they spend a lot of time, like jumping around and who's in what place and all that, and like the attacks between the other racers. So that's why it is that way. But yeah, it does suck that like he be barely moving up in a whole episode, but over that course of the episode, you'll see like three or four other people change positions,
Yeah.
mm,
pause, um, and like whatever place they're in. So yeah,
yeah,
So yeah. So that's pretty much how I feel. But I mean, I'm just more anticipating this one because from the clip of what's happening now, it's about to get very intense.
mm,
yeah.
And Brody actually had a shock in his face. I was like, all right, now I want to see what's really going on with this
I'm
part.
I'm really just trying to see if they like who's gonna win out this race
Hmm.
between the 1 and 2 position, and like if they really gonna have the main character like really go up against these two.
mm,
So it's really like the 1, 2, and 3 position, but like I can't say I see either one of these guys losing, but like they both have that like mindset that they not finna lose and some
Hmm.
lose. So we'll
So,
see what happens.
yeah.
but yeah, that's basically what I've been watching right now. Like the Goodbye Dragon Life and just more waiting until Sunday and get some more stuff going on. But yeah, that's what I'm at right now.
Gotcha, gotcha. All right, Sandstorm, what you watching?
So on the anime side, obviously we're watching Ghost, MF Ghost. Also Bleach. That's getting stupid intense.
Mm,
I can believe it.
Yeah, this next episode is I mean, well, this last episode was like, I know both of y'all like trying to wait to. That's what I hate. I think I hate that more than I have to
No,
having to wait a
no,
week.
no. Like unlike me, I not even a trip because remember I read the manga, so I'm fine.
Right, right,
As for
yeah,
Vito, it's a different story.
yeah. Because it like by the time you get to the parts that
Hmm.
we didn't watch the whole thing, and then you like, bro, and I'm like, yeah, that
Yeah.
happened.
Hmm.
But like
Mm-hmm.
right now, it happening is like, bruh,
Oh, I believe it.
bruh. So yeah, Bleach is getting really intense. Um, it hasn't really had a slow moment.
I
It's
mean,
it's still very much more like, how are y'all gonna beat this guy? Like like y'all on this again? Like y'all still doing this? This man is still doing this to y'all? Pause. Like how, like how are y'all getting handled every which way? Pause. Like it's crazy. Uh, and so like now they in a whole situation where it's like something's about to happen and you like, y'all don't want to do that. That's not what y'all want to do. Y'all don't want to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not the no. Come up with a different answer. That's not the answer. That's not the answer you was looking for. That's not the answer. So yeah, so enjoying that. I finally watched the first episode of Gundam,
Mm-hmm.
or the new Gundam joint on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I think
oh,
I may very well end up watching that whole series.
Okay.
If it's anything like that first episode, they treated Gundam in a whole different aspect. Like in a similar, they've done this before in a similar way, but like
Mm-hmm.
in a different way. My man's like, you don't even know who's in the Gundam, but they treated my man's like Godzilla straight up. Like
Mm.
no,
Yeah.
he just come up,
Hey man,
pause.
you gonna hate the ending. I'm telling you that.
Really? Oh, you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. If you watch the whole
I
thing,
mean,
like
you gonna like it, but you gonna.
um so I like how they started off. We'll see. Is it gonna have a second season? That's what I want to know.
Mm.
mm,
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then are we gonna move into the other? Because looking at this Gundam, obviously it's the original Gundam
Mm-hmm.
uh,
suit. So
uh,
are we gonna
so,
move into the I forgot what's his name's second Gundam is.
looks like the Charles something. I can't remember. I can't remember the name
Yeah,
of it. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, because Gundam Wing is like 3 or 4
I
into
believe
the
it's.
actual Gundam
I think it's
like
4. I believe
series.
so. I
Yeah.
think it's 4.
So
If
you
I'm not
got
mistaken.
you got Amuro, is that his name? Amuro.
Yes.
So
Yes.
so basically his Gundam 1 and 2, and then I think there's somebody else
In
for
between. Yeah.
3. Yeah, and then you start getting into Gundam Wing. But
Mm-hmm.
I want to see them advance in that kind of way with this kind of stuff. Visually, when I
It's
first saw it, I
great.
was like, "Yo, this is impressive. This is really impressive." You can tell that it's
It got
not,
clunks
yeah,
still,
it's not
but
the full fluidity, but like in an
mm,
overall sense, like I like how they handled beam weapons. That
yeah,
that
Oh,
Joker
okay.
was on
that was
point.
nice.
That
Yeah.
was on point. I was like,
Okay.
okay, it y'all ain't treating it like what's my game? Uh Force Unleashed, you know what I'm saying? Multiple
Mm,
hits
Oh,
with a
mm-hmm.
beam,
makes sense.
like they slicing like cats is like, I'll stop him. What? Like,
Uh,
so I'm enjoying that, but and then real shows right now, just watching Abbott Elementary. that came back for its fourth season. So that show is still absolutely hilarious. It deserves all the accolades that it's been getting. So yeah, that's what I've been watching.
All right, that's what's up. So I've been watching Martha Mother Loving Stewart documentary on YouTube on Netflix.
No.
So yeah, that honestly is eye opening to who Martha is, because like the first thing you think of, because this is we talking about pop culture, pop icons and stuff like that, popular, you know what I'm saying, people in our past, our present, whatever, icons, legends, you know what I'm saying, people that set trends and things of that nature. Martha Stewart happens to be that. And for me growing up, she was the ideal white mom, soccer mom, stay at home wife lady, like ever. Like she was like super mom thing. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was like if you want to like imagine how white America is with white moms or whatever, you picture Martha Stewart. Like like how she was doing it, her cooking and like, you know what I'm saying, like making home feel like home and you know, but what I did not know, well, first of all, I did know she was a model, but what I did not know was she actually worked on Wall Street right after college. And she actually got married in college, but not in the same college. Like it was dude went to Yale and she went to like somewhere else. I think it was Princeton or something. But anyway, so Mr. Stewart, the person where she got her name and stuff like that, she was like 19, you know, and then she had a kid, but by her being 19 and, you know, doing what they thought was normal and stuff like that, she kind of soonly realized like, no, I kind of want to be out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So that story, I'm not going to give all of it away, but that's just a little taste of like how real she is, and like the way she speaks about it is so like, yeah, so I did the and then what's crazy is I know she be high now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So she's just sitting there like, and I'm like, you high. But for some reason, I feel like this has always been you though. You know what I'm saying? Like she's been like a lady on the edge, and you never would get that because of the image she painted for herself, being the HTV, the Food Network type of lady. You know what I'm saying? Like she did like she went to Kmart for her little line, you know what I'm saying, to sell her line of products when it wasn't cool. And people stayed away from that. Like, oh nah, we don't want to mess with her. She's selling her stuff for cheap. And she was like, I don't care because I'm everywhere. And then like stuff just started building from there. Like she was everywhere. She ended up getting a magazine. She went to all these other like these types of magazines that could have like, you know, women empowered, this and that and the third. And she actually went with the male dominant, they didn't really get what she was about to do magazine, and that was Time. So Time kind of gave her the deal to make her like you know what I'm saying. So but she, like I said, she had like a job in Wall Street right out of college, and that taught her a lot too. So she knew how to do business. Like she's a business woman before anything. She's a hard working woman too. It's just crazy how much work she put in. But anyway, so then they have the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson documentary going on right now, because the fight is next week, next Friday to be exact, and I will be watching that. So definitely I might talk about it next Vito Variants live. Like, yeah, no, that's, yeah, it went down in this mug. It went down in this mug. Or I can be like, man, that was boo-boo. But the documentary is pretty interesting. As far as Jake Paul, we know Mike. We know that's my champion. Like, you know, I told my uncle, I was like, look, you loved Muhammad Ali. That was your boxing champion. My boxing champion, Mike Tyson. Even when he lost, I was in denial. You know what I'm saying? I was like, no, we didn't. We didn't. And I clearly saw him lost. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's my champion. So I know what we know his story. But to see Jake's story, and I'm like, first I thought I wouldn't be interested in it, which I kind of was as far as the influencer part. But once I start going into like his dedication in boxing, and that fight where he lost, all his coaches left him there, like literally, like after the fight, he was literally in the locker room by himself. All of his coaches left him, except his homeboy. So they had to restart. His homeboy called somebody he knew. They had to restart, get a new coach, and this coach was like, "Look, I'm about to reteach you, because you was fighting for the gram. You saying you're serious about being a pro. You about to go through some, you know what I'm saying, some real stuff. We about to change your form." He was like, "Dude, I felt like I'd never boxed before. You know what I'm saying?" So interesting documentary. Other than that, I finished up Agatha All Along. I finished up Lord of the Rings, or I'm sorry, Rings of Power.
Yeah.
There was something else on Prime that I was watching that I cannot remember what it was. Oh man, that's gonna kill me. Anyway, I'll think of it later. But there was something else on Prime that I was like, nobody else is watching. I need to put people on game on this one. But when I think of it, I'll put all y'all on game. Sandstorm, I'll text you about something. I was like, man, what was it? It was about I don't know if it was on Prime or not. Let me see. I think no. I might have told. Did I tell you about Daima? Like how I was like, yeah, like how I was liking Daima. Was I texting you about that? Okay, but Daima's pretty cool too. But what I've noticed is it's nothing but Toriyama's version of GT.
Yeah.
So as of right now, I'm like, the whole thought of Vegeta being a little kid,
is hilarious.
and we don't get to see him in action, and we're seeing Goku go on this venture right now. It kind of is disappointing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, Toriyama, seriously, like, why'd you do that? Like, why'd you do Vegeta like that? You made him into a little kid, and
Vegeta, Piccolo, Bulma, and all them as a kid, and you don't really get to see
we don't get to see. Well, we could probably get to see him later on, but we don't get to, like, you literally added some. Look at a poster of Daima, and then look at a GT poster, and tell me it ain't the same.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's literally the same stuff. But anyway, but other than that, I mean, the animation is dope. And it makes me excited to see what they will do with Super. You know what I'm saying, when they bring it back.
The animation.
Because that oh man, that beginning scene with Goku with the for some reason his shoes look extra blue, and I was like,
that was crispy, huh?
That was crisp. Like, he had some, like, a fresh pair of Gokus on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Gokus.
So let's get into our news and stuff. Noto, what you got for us?
Sorry, I had that. Sorry about that. I had a few on the list. Let's see. So I guess they gave us some information on The Legend of Zelda live action. We have a weird release date, which is not. What the world?
Yo, real quick, I'm sorry, guys.
Yo.
Candyman passed.
Wait, what?
Tony Todd died just, I don't know if it was a few minutes, but like 6 minutes ago. It said he passed at the age of 69.
Oh, dang.
Pause.
Yo, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
All right, but go ahead. My bad.
No, you're good. I was like, what just happened? I was like, oh, okay. That's definitely some news right there. We definitely was not expecting that one.
Nope.
Yeah.
What were you saying about Zelda?
So the live action Legend of Zelda is filmed to be released in 2030. Basically, we just found that out.
Oh, so we got quite a while.
Yeah, we had quite a while for that bad boy right there. Curious about that.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna throw that out because that's a video game right there. There's more. That's GTA 6 information right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
not the GTA.
I heard that it was that they were still staying with the same release date.
Yeah, the release date's still on point, still on the same.
Yeah.
I like this. Is actually kind of funny. Let's see. Daniel Crane went. Okay, Daniel Crane was asked who would like to see play the next James Bond. His response is, "I don't care." That was his actual. That was his actual response. I was like, really?
Realistically, why would he? You know, if he's not Bond anymore,
If he's not playing it, why would he? Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, that's the first time I'm actually hearing like an actor just say like, "I don't care who plays James Bond."
Yeah. I heard an actor say that, and the actor was Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah.
He said many times like, I don't care if somebody plays this or replays something I played or something like that. I've heard him say that before. I think I've actually heard Jackson say that before. Samuel, I'm sorry. Samuel.
Oh, you know that.
I've heard him say that before.
That's like, can we really like count? Can we really count him? Because
I actually heard a lot of older actors and actresses. They all kind of, I don't care.
Yeah.
Now there are some that be like, I don't care as long as they do it right.
Yeah.
Can't say that about Wesley though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh man, he's sprinkling all types of shade. Like, you can't make Blade without Blade. Like, hey bro, shut up.
I mean, yeah.
That's what,
Like Mahershala is the
hear.
closest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this one was actually interesting. I like. So, two things on Ryan Reynolds. One is about he said he was not going to do the Oscars for 2025 with Hugh Jackman. So he said there's a reason behind that. But there's another one I caught my attention, which is actually interesting. He says Ryan says he wants to see more comedy see more comedian or comedies by recommended by the Oscars. One of the most greatest injustice is that Eddie Murphy doesn't have an Oscar for The Nutty Professor.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right.
I look at the Oscars like the Grammys, like it's not for me. It's not.
I don't care. I don't care for either or. I'll put it like that. I don't care about no Oscars.
Yeah.
I don't care about the Grammys because I feel.
Now I do care about this Grammys coming up.
What's up with this one?
Oh, we'll talk about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely that. So apparently Macaulay Culkin has been cast in Fallout Season 2.
Cool. Well, did it say what a character by chance?
Nope. I'm not actually trying to look. They actually have another picture. I was like, what are you playing? That's the question. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got so far on my end.
All right, Sandstorm.
I mean, I really only got one, and that's the thing that everybody knows about Quincy casting.
Whoa.
Hold on. You was going super fast again. Like,
I also was kind of talking a little fast. I said I only got one, and that's the one that everybody knows. But the passing of Quincy,
Okay.
Quincy Jones passing.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
So it was it's an interesting time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even I'll honor the man's legacy by not talking about conspiracies or anything like that. Even just on the shell of things, he helped produce a lot of iconic things.
Bro, hold on. Like your mic is literally like it's doing the speed up, and like your mouth is moving slower than
what I'm actually saying.
Yeah, like it's weird.
Uh, yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Because like as soon as we say it, then it stops. Like,
so you know, he made things like Fresh Prince of Bel Air, things, you know, from Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and really kind of putting that on the scene, Will on the scene with that show, to even like very off, you know, quirky stuff like Austin Powers making new wave bossa nova, the theme song to Austin Powers, um, to, you know, all of Michael Jackson songs that he's produced. So the man has quite a repertoire of accolades that he's had. So you know, as far as those type of things, he'll definitely be missed.
Yeah.
And you know, we appreciate the time that he had on here, and the things that he gave us that we remember.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. And I gotta add in because you know what I'm saying he does. This is the VitoVerse, and of course, the Vito Variants somewhat. So you know what I'm saying. Like basically, he has more accolades as far as like producing in The Color Purple, Roots. Let's see, there's other ones too. We can't forget the most iconic song of Halloween ever. And of course, you already said, you know what I'm saying, this already, but I just gotta like throw it in there. But Thriller, of course, because that was like a movie within itself. Like, so for him to work with Mike to construct a song like a movie, and then Mike turn around and make the video like a movie, it just shows the genius of genius to their you know, connection or whatever.
Yeah.
So of course, The Wiz, I think we talked about that being a horror movie.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, he worked on Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Of course, The Cosby Show. Like you said, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. He's worked on Bel Air as well. So, you know, the newer iteration of that. So, I mean, he has some nice accolades, especially for just entertainment in general. So, rest in peace to Mr. Quincy Jones. His passing was during a very weird time. We were going through the election, so our intentions were kind of off, and we couldn't give the proper. Some of us couldn't give the proper, you know what I'm saying, like just due to his passing and stuff. Because I'm sure I definitely would have made a Vito Variants for that, but just weird timing, you know what I'm saying. But rest in peace to him. All right, so for my news, hold up, wait. All right, so Amazon is talking about making a live action Mass Effect.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Who is making this?
Amazon.
Oh.
Which isn't bad, but it could be. I really feel that Apple should make it, because Apple doesn't have enough sci-fi movies or action type of series. Well, no, I'll take that back. They had Godzilla, they had Monarch.
Yeah.
But I think that it would add on to, like, they don't have a video game franchise. So to add that in there, you know what I'm saying, to try their hand in it with their production stuff, knowing the great job they do on Foundation, they can pull off a Mass Effect. I don't know about the aliens, because that would be weird. Trying to really get them to get the aliens right, but and then that feeling of the what's my dude, the Reaper? What was it, Saren? Siren,
Seraph or something like
Seraph,
that.
or something. Yeah, the big, the first Reaper that came through with the, like, we thought that was the end of it. And there was a whole race of them. Like, what? Who? There's a whole bunch of. No, y'all crazy. Y'all tripping. But anyway, so
does that have like a date
no
attached to it? Okay.
No. It's just announced that they're working on it. They're also working on a I Know What You Did Last Summer remake.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So that will be interesting to see that when that comes out. Like I said, D23, I want to say Brazil happened November 7th. So that was yesterday.
Yeah.
And a lot of things were on the slate. A lot of stuff that we already seen, but they showed final trailers. They showed trailers of the final trailer of Mufasa. They showed more trailers of some Marvel stuff. And one big particular situation that they talked about was the Spider-Man cartoon that's supposed to be coming out. Animation that's coming out. They talked about season 3 of They talked about season 3 of What If coming out.
Yep.
They talked about some other stuff too, but I actually want to take this time to actually give a YouTuber some shine that I normally listen to. Name Everything Always. He has some great content. So if you guys are familiar with him, or even if you're not, please go over there. I'm gonna put a link in the description later on. But please check out his stuff. He does have some good updates, and it's everything Marvel. So it's some good sources. It's rumored. He's not going to lead you on and fake news you like Mike Zero with Star Wars. If you know who Mike Zero is, yeah, you know that's false news. He's not a clickbaiter. He's not nothing like that. This guy is legit. I think Marvel actually invites him to events, so that shows you how big this guy is. So we're gonna take a listen to something he had, I want to say, the other day. So let's take a listen to that, and then we're gonna give our little thoughts on what just a little bit of. I'm not gonna play the whole thing because it's about 8 minutes long.
All right.
But we just a little something, just a little taste.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, it's not often we run a scoop here at the channel, and then the very next day, Marvel Studios goes a long way in seemingly confirming said scoop, but that's exactly what happened this week. If you missed our video from 2 days ago, we've had a ton of information, some confirmed and a lot of it rumored, about what's to come in What If Season 3 that Marvel Studios is dropping at the end of this year on December 22nd, and since we're just days away from Brazil D23, we suspect we're actually going to get the full first trailer, again, since it's the next thing up on Disney+. Well, yesterday at Lightbox Expo, and as reported by laughingplace.com, Matt Chauncey, who came on super early at Marvel Animation, discussed What If Season 3 and actually revealed a ton of details, seemingly confirming our scoop from just days ago that What If Season 3 is going to introduce Storm. We're going to talk about exactly what he said, a brand new character, what he said in relation to the quote-unquote well-known Marvel character, and if not Storm, who else it might possibly be. We're breaking it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel.
I'm actually going to keep it right there. Just that bit of news. So let's talk about it. So the reports of Storm being introduced into What If. How are we feeling about that particular thing? That particular introduction to a iconic character. Also, to further introducing us to
X-Men.
More X-Men into the actual MCU. Because we have, X-Men 97, and they kind of are trying to link it in and stuff like that, but we still can't see how they're about to link it in. But there's going to be a What If with possibly Storm. How do we feel about that?
First question is gonna be like Is it gonna be Storm,
Yeah.
or is it gonna be somebody else who is a variant of Storm? You know?
Nah, nah, they did like the video or the scoop. They literally said this is going to be Aurora. This is going to be Storm.
Okay. So then now my next question after that is it going to be Angela Bassett, who we thought was supposed to be Storm?
Yeah.
Like
We need
I needed as
answers.
yeah, I
We
needed
need
as specific as possible. You know,
Mhm.
and the thing with like what ifs is they always take a piece of something doesn't that didn't or doesn't happen in like the normal multiverse that we're used to. Is like
Yeah.
something like thrown off. So like my question is like where, so we're using Storm, but like where are we going with that? Like
yeah.
and I don't like we have no story right now. You know what I mean? There's no like hints of, you know, where the story is going or what they're gonna be talking about. But if I
Mhm.
but me personally, if I really had to imagine anything or try to come up with something, it would be tying Storm back to Black Panther, back to T'Challa, you know, before he had passed, that whole deal,
Yeah.
um, and actually showing like they actually had a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because we don't see that in Black Panther, though he has a kid and that we know now in Black Panther 2, but it's not with Aurora. So like that connection piece between T'Challa Black Panther and Storm
I don't think they
obviously.
had a kid in the comics either.
No. I'm saying they
Oh.
never
Oh.
did, but
Gotcha.
like
Gotcha.
but one of my like moving theories is that one of the ways that they could still bring her back in
Mm.
is that they named him after T'Challa.
Mm.
So he's got like basically like a T'Challa Junior, and
Mm.
they could hook him up with
Storm.
Storm and still make that whole
Connection.
situation between them, yeah, and their tribes actually still happen.
Mhm.
But this could be a look at like retroactively making that like, okay, instead of him being with what's her name at all, like this is these whole tribe things happen and everything, and that this is part of that what if situation. But outside of that, like I don't know, they could do whatever they want with what if. I don't know, that could go a million cajillion different ways. She could be, for all we know, Magneto's version of Mystique. You know what I'm saying? Like she could be the second hand person next to Magneto, just an evil person that he met before he met Mystique, and
Let's
her
not
mind.
forget she was a four horseman of Magneto.
Right. So it's it can
Or
go
not Magneto, but
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
God damn. Alright.
So I don't know. I'm interested to see, but honestly, I don't know where they would go with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Noto.
I'm kind of the same page with Sandstorm now. It's like I don't know. It like it can with what ifs. It's like it can go anywhere it can go with this. And now we're getting a Storm. And again, I'm on the same page with Sandstorm. Again, it's like, are we getting D'Angelo Bassett? You know, like that kind of situation. But me, I'm more of like I'm just kind of curious like how they're gonna go with the story with this. That's my biggest concern because like I said, we don't know which direction it can go. We don't know if it's gonna kind of set it up as like because of the whole variant situation that we just know that we just got introduced. I think if anybody ever seen the Marvels, seen the ending and everything else, but like I said, but but again, this is what if. These are all like kind of like theories in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So like we can take it with a grain of salt, and it could be accurate, it could be not accurate, but again, that's the whole point of what ifs. What ifs are just mostly are just theories.
Right.
So I'm more curious of like the what if factor of where they're going to go with this and how they're going to
Mm-hmm.
do the story than just kind of like go, is it going to be Angela Bassett, is it going to be this, it's going to be no. I'm more curious like
What are you
where.
gonna do with it?
Yes, exactly. So,
Yeah.
so that's like how I feel. It's just I'm more curious about where we're going with this.
So I definitely like the idea, especially since they're introducing you know the mutants into the MCU. The fun fact of these what ifs, I know you guys said like it's like scenarios, and it is. It is, but we have seen every what if variation character in live action, some form of fashion, especially since especially since the multiverse. But we have seen a live action Captain Carter. We've seen a live action Photon. We've seen Captain Marvel be Photon's mom. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen Professor Xavier, you know what I'm saying, come through and stuff like that. And he wasn't even in the what if. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? It's Hukate or whatever, the Native American girl they introduced last season on What If, because she was a complete like original character to What If. Like she wasn't in the comic book, she wasn't in any movies. She's
Like America.
yeah, like she's like literally like America, like well, you know, America's in comic, but you know what I'm saying, but like
Right.
a real life, like
But
she's
she
she's
ain't no
literally
variation.
yeah, no, like they're like we have never seen her in, like she was specifically for and made for the narrative of last season, but also too is like she was just unique. But I think it tied together with the what was the blue, what was the blue the cube that they were fighting over, was that
That's
The Tesseract.
the Tesseract? Okay, yeah. So you know that's what gave her family or her ancestors and her powers was the Tesseract. So it was like the Tesseract re-erected, or you know what I'm saying, like resurrected. I'm sorry, I was re-erected, resurrected. So that gave us a whole nother, like, you know what I'm saying, like aspect, and I'm sure they added mutants in that season. I just can't think of who it was, but of course they made Kamala Khan and not what ifs, but they have made her an official mutant. I think introducing a Storm into this is the most logical way, and here's why. Because in what ifs, like I said, a lot of these what ifs are like scenarios and stuff like that, but a lot of them actually end up playing within the real MCU. Storm was part of the Thunder Force, and she actually became the God of Thunder. She wields whatever, the fucking hammer, the Thor hammer.
Mjolnir.
Yeah. The doggone Viking hammer. Yeah, that thing. So she becomes the God of Thunder. So there's
Goddess of Thunder.
there we go. Goddess of Thunder. And you know what's crazy? Her the way she looked like in it, like that was the most like the Mohawk Storm we saw on
94?
90,
96,
97.
I mean. Yeah,
97.
97.
That's the goddess like version. You know what I'm saying? She had that mohawk and she was like, but she was a little more, you know what I'm saying, bulkier, of course. You know what I'm saying? It's you got the power of Thor. You know, she was mighty enough to wield it. But they can do that. And I think when you watch this video, like I said, I'm gonna put a link in the description. The guy talks about that. That possibly being how she pops up. You know what I'm saying? Wielding a hammer and stuff. So we'll see what that does. But I definitely agree with you guys with the you know, what version of Storm are we getting? Is it really gonna be this goddess of thunder or God of Thunder? Because they say God of Thunder on there because they try to literally make her Thor. Like it's weird. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they do with it. Thor, for some reason, has been the vocal point recently to a lot of things in Marvel. Deadpool as one.
Yep.
Talking about what if is the other. Like he's literally became the Superman of Marvel. So that makes me wonder, like,
silly Superman of Marvel.
What are you gonna do with the real Superman of Marvel?
Good question.
What's that dude's name? Was it Spectre or Spectrum or start with S?
You're talking about with the
gold suit and the S on his belt instead of his.
Yeah. I mean,
because they try to have the Asian dude play him, but then everybody's like, no, he can't be Asian.
Not even just him, but like also, who's the is it Spartacus? What's that dude's name? That's with the N97. The other dude with the mohawk.
I can't think of
it. He's with the group of where he was with Xavier. Xavier was with them. They're not Celestials, but he was with that group of people, and obviously nobody else knows that he's still alive, and they're like, prove that you want to be with us. It's the woman with the triangle hair. You know what I'm saying? One of her people, the dude who's like, he's black, but he ain't really black. He like gray. You know what I'm saying?
I can't think of him right now. I can't place him.
Yeah.
But I know what world you're talking about. I know when he goes over there and gets that wife and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just can't think of the dude. I can't even place him really right now. I'm about to rewatch.
As y'all keep talking, I'll have it.
But yeah, so like, it's one of those things where it's like, what are they planning to like y'all gonna have to kill the Superman, right? And it has to be through his kid now. You know what I'm saying? Because Homegirl is his kid now. So Love, or whatever you want to call it, whatever her name is, I don't even know if they called her Love, but she's gonna have to take over for him eventually, right? But
something like that.
Marvel's Superman dies somehow. Or the MCU Superman dies somehow, and I wonder if What If is going to bring that to us. Also, too, what do y'all feel about Marvel Zombies, like being like this own show instead of like a What If scenario? Because it's coming. It's definitely coming.
I don't know. I didn't see the trailer just to actually have a better opinion on it. That's how I feel on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm sick of zombies.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I like it's
that's what I said. That's what I said. Like I'd rather just like let me see the trailer. Just they don't tell me like I'll be like yeah, zombies, whatever, or like give me something that's like a little bit more appealing. But again, like I said, I'd rather just see a trailer than it'll just tell me like, do I really care or do I not care?
Yeah. I ain't even know. Y'all ain't want to see it. Like you said zombies. I'm like, shut up. I don't even want to hear you.
Yeah,
don't even show me. If I see it, because even that episode of that they showed like on What If, I was like, oh, this is cringe. Like, when is it gonna be over with? The only cool part was Zombie Wanda. Even with that, I was like, nah, that's too OP, dog. You made a dead super witch, like no, like
that's why.
Like that's crazy, bro.
But
anyway, so our next topic happens to be another Disney situation, and we're gonna kind of get a little touchy with the no, it's all the way. It's literally like press play.
Pause.
It's press play. It ain't no pause. This is literally the topic. So
was.
Gladiator. That's who it was. Gladiator.
Dude, the dude named Glad. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Don't eat anything. Don't drink anything. Don't touch anything. Feels like there's a story there.
Experience this year's Halloween event
We're all gonna die here!
with all episodes of Agatha All Along. It's a perfect fit for a spooky season.
God, it's not Agatha! She's possessed! What a scary witch.
Agatha All Along. All episodes now streaming.
All right, so I just had to play that real quick to get into our next topic. Agatha All Along. It's all the season or all the episodes are out. I think it's nine episodes.
Really?
The ninth episode is more of a explainer. So it's really not action based. So that eighth episode is like, oh snap, it went down. So have you guys seen it yet?
I have not watched any of Agatha All Along.
I have not got a chance to even touch it at the moment. And as much as like you've been bringing up on certain things, part of me was like, I just wanted to know about a certain situation, and Vito kind of answered my question, but at the same time, there's a little more.
It?
No, about remember we watched the trailer for the very first time. It was like the kid was like, "Oh, I'm the light," and then we thought it was the sun, and you said it is, but not really, and it was like, "Oh, okay." So that's like
No,
really.
it's totally not.
Okay, so now the full reveal.
No, it's totally not. Now I just had to just go ahead and I'm just gonna let y'all figure out who that is. That's and it was crazy is it's actually comic book accurate. Very comic book accurate. Let's just say it was said that this is the gayest show on Disney. And it was literally meant to be that way or whatever like that. There's many iterations of these characters, so it's not like they're taking the character and making them gay. No, they already are gay. So you know what I'm saying. So Agatha, there's a storyline where she is in love with another woman. There's a storyline of I want to say it was actually even Wanda. I want to say there was like a younger Agatha or something like that. I don't even think it's Wanda. I think it's something else. But anyway, she was gay. Lady Death or Death. That's the one that is kind of shocking in this situation. She's gay in here, but she's only gay because of one thing, and that's whoever brings her what she wants, which is bodies, which is souls, she's in love with. So it makes me wonder, did we miss the Thanos in her love story?
Thanos and Deadpool, because that's why Deadpool and Thanos.
But by Deadpool just coming in, I feel like they still can kind of mix that, you know what I'm saying, in there. So I'm like, cool. So yeah, now that Deadpool's in there, maybe they could, but Thanos is gone. So it's like during that time, was she pulling strings? Was she?
They can retrofit it.
Yeah,
They can retrofit it.
yeah.
You know, he had to give up everything, and you know they can retrofit that. They can retrofit that. That can work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with that.
But definitely it besides I don't even want to say agenda because they really didn't push it as much. Yeah, people were themselves, you know what I'm saying? Outside of that and outside of the, you know what I'm saying, certain things I didn't agree with certain things, I felt like it still was a good, probably the best series in a long time that they have had. Very well thought out. The pacing was nice. The finale was nice. The reveals, the twists and turns were nice. Very, very well thought out. You know what I'm saying? So, I wouldn't try to recommend it to you guys because of, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying, your beliefs are, or if you don't want to watch it or whatever the situation may be, you know what I'm saying, it's totally respected. And, you know, I respect those lines, but I definitely, as far as like just a piece of work, and I try to ignore the things that I don't agree with, even though I do love my people. It's just certain stuff I don't agree with. I enjoyed it for what it was, and the storytelling was not off. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, and it made you think like, all right. I don't know if I'm the only one, but at the end of Doctor Strange, did y'all feel like Wanda died?
No.
No, and I had already assumed that she wasn't.
Yeah.
I thought she escaped, and that's what's crazy. Like that little red light, just, you know what I'm saying. From the, I thought she got out of there, but evidently no, it crashed on her or something like that, and she's supposed to be dead. And I'm like, I didn't get that, but this series kind of gives you a maybe she's not, maybe she is.
I mean, honestly, at this point, it never mattered if she did or didn't. We got the multiverse now, so it's like, oh,
because,
dang,
she
did.
that, I mean, that was the whole thing of Doctor Strange. She was like drifting in herself. Pause. She was drifting in herself. You know what I'm saying, and making her other version of her in a multiverse do stuff. So it's crazy, but
she was like another version. What's funny is, and now that you say that, she was like the same situation with Loki, but like the girl version of Loki actually like controlling the boy Loki. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like an opposite type of situation.
Yeah.
Except for the fact she didn't know that time. All that. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So, man, she got evil too on that thing. Like, oof. And it was the dark hole that made her evil. So, but anyway, the series was very interesting. The twist, I mean, I would have to say it was better than WandaVision.
Oh wow!
And to me, I like WandaVision. Some people don't like it. They hated how it kept changing to different sitcoms and things. No, that to me was
genius. Great.
You know what I'm saying? That was nice for me. But yeah, like to me, I feel like this was actually better than WandaVision. You know what I mean? Wow. It furthered on WandaVision. It continued WandaVision, but I feel like it was the better one. So yeah. Anyway, let's get into some trailers real quick. Talk about them. Well, you know, we just watched a couple of trailers already. This trailer was something that was already kind of like controversial with us on this channel, so we gon' after this commercial, then I'm gonna pull it up. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk about this after we watch this trailer.
I will say too, real quickly too. Yeah. If you say that show is good, I may check it out. At this point, I would just go on record saying it's doing that thing. I'd like to go on record and say that it's hard for me to watch these Marvel shows now because they're supposed to move it forward. And I feel like they just add on
to something that's already existing.
Yeah. Like the answers that I need are still not being answered yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is Shang at? He could have easily Shang-Chi.
Oh.
Like he could have easily showed up in the second. No, in multiverse. Or Spider-Man. You could have
he could have easily shown up with Ant-Man.
I mean,
because that's where he was originally supposed to show up.
Even that too. But like not even a full section in Spider-Man. He could have been in the background sleeping.
Well, nah, because he in San Francisco. Oh, yeah, he's in San Francisco.
Wrong.
Yeah, but no, they went back to San Francisco at the end.
Oh, I thought he transported him back to.
They went to the Sanctum, but they put him back. Like there's a Shame 2 coming out, and there's like a quote unquote trailer somewhere. They're back where they're at.
So either way, there's a bunch of stuff that's like hasn't moved forward. They just like more.
Now, and the reason why I think, like, honestly, you on to something right there, man, is because, like, yeah, they have not moved on forward because they're not telling us what's going on. Like, you introduced the Shang-Chi to us, and it started getting kind of interesting, especially at the end with that end credit scene. But I think one thing that I can actually, by watching all these shows lately and the movies lately, it's, oh my gosh, I don't know how to say this, but literally they have the Young Avengers and the West Coast Avengers right there. Shang-Chi's in San Francisco. The headquarters of the West Coast Avengers is in San Francisco. If they do something where they have Vision, White Vision, fly all the way over there to San Francisco after circling the globe for answers and becoming back wise and stuff like that, and then training these West Coast Avengers along with Shang-Chi or something like that, I think that will be dope. But it's like, that's still not pushing the narrative for the Avengers.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a subgroup.
Yeah.
And like you said, they're just piling on to.
We don't have a big bad guy.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't know who it will be, but like
we don't have him. Like, we don't have the threat, or we don't feel nervous about him yet.
Yeah.
Like with Thanos, we felt nervous. What was that? What was that first when we saw him? Was it that the first one, or was it the first, or was it the first Avengers? Because we had the Avengers before we had Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like the
he wasn't even talked about in Guardian or Avenger. He was
at the end credit scene though. That's what I'm saying. The end credit scene is the one that's linking it. That's what I mean. But like he wasn't talked about. But it's that end credit scene that I think I remember him sitting on that throne in space. Do y'all remember that one?
Yeah.
I do. I thought that was the Guardians.
No, that was way before the Guardians. Way before, because matter of fact, that Thanos looks way different. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks like he looked like the comic book Thanos. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like Cable with a butt chin.
Yeah.
If y'all know what I'm talking about, as far as like Deadpool 2.
Even with the what's my boy? Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could take that even further. I mean, because we thought that was going with they can take that to like the Midnight Suns.
Yeah. And we're picking up Eternals.
Yeah. Because it was at the end credit scene. See, these end credit scenes give you something where you're like, oh snap, the big bad or the big situation is about to pop off.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna happen. And then they canceled the Eternals, so we don't know what's about to happen with the big celestial dude that came and took all the, you know what I'm saying? I hope they bring him back somehow. But see, that's where Sony messed up, because now they sit up here and introduce Null. And they should have introduced Null in the MCU and told us or showed us how we have Nowhere. Like that. But I mean, they can only do properties and Marvel selling rights back in the day and trying to accumulate them back. I mean, they're in the right place with Disney. You know what I'm saying? Because Disney buy they, you see what they doing? They buying. Yeah, let me get that real quick. Fox. Oh, you had okay, yeah, let me get that. We trying to do something over here with Marvel, so we're gonna need them back. Come on, just come over here. Come on, come on. All right, so let's get into this. Space Goonies.
What are you in for? What are you in for? I found something buried in the woods. Dad.
This is unacceptable. Do you understand?
What do you think it is? Don't touch anything.
And they went in hyperspace.
What did you do? We're lost. Really lost. Stay together. We just need some directions home.
Come on, kid. Pay up. Whoa!
Where'd you two find an old Republic credit?
Over here, quick. I'll get you home. We'll make a partnership. But we have to move fast! I need you to take the controls.
Okay. Neil? Neil?
A crew of murderous pirates is coming.
Something's wrong.
They're not going to just turn up. We need to find them.
We're not alone down here.
Be warned of booby traps. Pirates and mountains where none dare to go.
If you hear this, don't give up. No matter what.
You guys. All right, man. So what are we feeling about that? I'm gonna start with you.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like Goonies-esque in a way. It really kind of does. It's in the Star Wars universe.
Mm-hmm.
It looks interesting. I mean, like I said, I'm a big fan of Goonies, so that's one thing. And to actually have something a little different than what we normally see, I feel like this might actually do not as bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say I don't have high hopes and I don't have low hopes. I mean, I'm just gonna take it with a grain of salt and just kind of like I may actually check this out if I can get a chance to, because it kind of piques my interest a little bit. It kind of does in a way. So I just like because it's something different that we normally always see with Star Wars. So that's why. So
Yeah.
I may give it a shot, but again, like I said, I'll treat this with a grain of salt. Just kind of go. Like not expecting a lot from it whatsoever, so that's how I feel with that.
All right, Sandstorm.
I think you hit the nail on the head with the Goonies piece. And I can see some editors saying that too. I feel like the more and more Star Wars stuff that gets put out, the further and further they get from Star Wars. Like it's weird. It's weird.
Hey, did you see the neighborhood thing? Like,
yeah, like
I was like, is that Earth?
Like it's just weird. It like I don't know if like now I'm just like to the point where I'm just like immune when it comes to any like Star Wars content that we get directly from Disney that's not a video game.
Mm-hmm.
But like every time I see something now, I'm just like, y'all just like slapped the Star Wars name on it and just was like, yeah, we're gonna go with this. This is our Star Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the robots don't even look Star Wars like nothing about this.
They punching people.
Yeah, like nothing really about this looks like Star Wars like to me. And I mean like it wouldn't be bad if it didn't have the Star Wars name attached to it.
True.
I'll still check it out for, you know, intents and purposes. I personally think that Disney has lost themselves as far as Star Wars goes, and they really desperately need George Lucas back.
Yes.
And I feel like he's just like every time somebody even thinks about going into his office or like knocking on his office door, he just like you could just hear echoes of him laughing. Like that's all for y'all, ha! You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, the man.
like I'll come out after I get done counting all his money, ha! You know, but
suckers.
it's just it's. I'm to be honest with you, it was painful to watch that trailer. With that being said, I definitely think that this show is kind of not only trying to get the nostalgic people or the Goonies situation, but I also think that it's trying to establish itself with a newer, younger crowd who hasn't had that Goonie situation. So this could very much be it. I think it's dope that they have Jude Law in there. I really like him as an actor. I think he's a very great actor. But again, like I will probably try and make like Baby Sandstorm is nothing for Star Wars. So I'll probably try and get her to try and watch this, or at least like the first episode, and see how she feels about it. If she
don't say it's Star Wars, just let her discover it herself. Just watch it with her, but don't be like, oh, let's watch the Star Wars thing.
No. You know how Star Wars is. They got to make sure to let you know that Star Wars is.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, I'm saying like you don't say it, but be like, hey, let's watch the show, and then like Star Wars is gonna be like, yeah, it's Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and she gonna be like, no, I'm done.
But like, hey, but once she see the elephant though,
nothing in here.
What if she see the other thing that was in the background? You saw that little cute little thing that was in the background?
Nothing in here is going to appeal to her, but I will still try and see if she watches it. I'll say let's just watch the first episode. She don't care about that. She don't see color. She don't see color yet. Like she knows, like she is black and other people are white, but like
he got the same hair as her.
That ain't got no kind of bearing on her whatsoever. So yeah, we'll
he's
see,
black and white.
We'll see, but overall, is it don't look appealing to me. I will say this too. Matter of fact, while I'm saying this, I don't like Star Wars trailers having a whole bunch of rock and roll like it's Marvel. Like I don't like that.
Yeah.
It takes me out of the context of a Star Wars. Like give me the cinema. Where's John what's his name? John Williams. Where's John Williams with an original score? Give me an original score real quick. Or even what's his name now? Ludwig Göransson. Give me Ludwig, who does Mandalorian, Boba Fett. Put him on one of those joints.
Not for that. Not for that show.
For any Star Wars, I don't care. Just not that right there.
That's what I'm saying. Not that shit right there.
No, I meant not the rock. I don't need the rock music right there. That took me all the way out.
Hey man, you know you got to show the era where this came from.
Nah, pass.
All right, but definitely, man. I don't view it as Star Wars, so I mean, yeah, it got Star Wars attached to it.
Yep.
And there's Star Wars elements, and there's Star Wars cruisers, and Old Republic coins, and it looks like I like when kids just get into bad just stuff like you just jumped into that cruiser and y'all jumped. This ain't just no. Y'all went to a whole nother part of the galaxy. Like that is like, yeah, I like that. Now he gotta find his way home. Yeah. Now it's gonna be difficult because the dude looked kind of look shaky. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to like, yeah, come on, I can get you back on. Nah, you seem like you about to do something crazy. So Definitely, man. I look at it as not less Star Wars, but I look at it as like Disney making, uh, their classic type of adventure, kids get in trouble movie. You know what I'm saying? So
Pretty much.
that's the way I'm looking at it. Plus, I like elephants, so the Elephant Kid definitely. I'm all in. So anyway, what would be funny if they find somehow they they run into like say that dude he do something crazy and they got to be saved, and guess who saves them? Din Djarin.
Oh God.
I feel like this. I won't say it's cliche. I just feel like they did the same thing with what was the other one where he just showed up and he had his whole episode. Oh, Boba Fett. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
Boba
like,
Fett.
oh, we watching this whole Boba Fett joint, and
No,
then
we
like
watch
he just
Mandalorian.
then he show up in a Boba Fett, and it's a Mandalorian episode. You like, this is the best episode.
Yeah, because it's Mandalorian. It's not even Boba Fett.
Yeah, like not.
But you know what's crazy? If they what if it's not him? What if it's my girl from the first season? Like they bring her back. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the one who got kicked off.
Yeah. Like what if they bring her back and she's like the one that be like, hey, what y'all doing? No. Or I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like she be the savior of the whole thing. That would be dope. I like that. I like something like that.
I'd be okay if it was any supporting character. I think.
What if it was Moff Gideon that saved them?
Nah, because he's the main character. I don't like that. It would have to be like my man's. Oh dang, he passed away. Can't use him. Who played the dude who was the mayor? Ended up being the mayor of the city.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot he was in that show.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, much love to him. But yeah, but if it was a sport, you know what? You know who I'll even accept? I'll accept IG-88.
What if it's Luke?
Nah, I don't like main characters, man. Like, even though he would be a supporting character in those shows, he's like an overarching main character.
You know what would make sense, even if I don't know you don't like main characters, but what would make sense? What if it was like Chewie just popped up out of nowhere, or like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh,
I would accept that because he is. While he is a main character, he's like a main secondary character. Like you don't like that's like seeing like R2D2 just show up. You know what I'm saying? Not C3PO, but like R2D2 just show up. And you like
hey.
Yeah. Right. Where's Luke at? But you don't never see Luke. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay. Like one of those situations.
Yeah, definitely. I think a Chewie guest appearance. Or look, a grown up, or not even grown up, but sort of grown, like whatever, went through the Mandalorian training, maybe by himself, maybe he doing his own adventurous stuff. Somehow, Grogu ends up there, and they're like, oh, little cute little baby, and he ends up saving him or something like that, and he's really really like, oh no, I know what I'm doing out here, but y'all don't. But he don't really say that. Like he just kind of has like that wise, like Yoda look without even saying nothing. Just be, and they be like, yeah, let's go do, and then he do this little, you know what I'm saying, with the ears or something, and they be like, maybe we shouldn't do that, and he's really doing a Jedi mind. Yeah, that'll be some dope stuff. I mean, there's all types of ways you can kind of see these kids getting saved.
Yeah,
but let's get into
I was gonna say it'll probably end up being something silly like Sabine show up or something, but like this, all these events take place before Ahsoka's thing.
Yeah, Sabine or this is before.
Yeah, like if this, I don't know for a fact, but I'm just saying if it is Sabine is not, none of them is in the same galaxy anyway. But if they would
Not right now, at least.
right. That's what I mean. So like if it was to be, it would have to take place before all of that stuff took place. So you would just have gun wielding Sabine, no lights.
Yeah, no. I just learned the force and start moving stuff now. Type Sabine.
Yeah.
Yep, there go Bean.
He's here. He woken up.
Bean Ben Kenobi.
Like what up?
I saw him for the first time today, and he was like, he was wielding the force. He was up there smiling. I was like, yep, that's Ben. He like his name. I was like, Ben. Yeah, I was like, yeah, he like his name. Yeah. Uncle Vito sit up here and give him the cool name. Now we gotta get you the cool lightsaber. And a cool wand.
Just woke up.
Kind of like mine. You know what I'm saying? My wand is off the chain. So you got to be a part of the Ravenclaw. We're going to get you right. We're going to get you right. But anyway.
You looked up.
He was like, do I
what you got to say about that, though?
All right. Let's get into the next one. Hey, you guys. Yeah. Seriously. No, seriously. Hey, you guys.
Hello!
Morning, Marvin.
Every day is an opportunity to change your life. Good morning! Do you think I just woke up one day as a top-selling realtor?
You won the Regional Realtor of the Year award. Congratulations.
No, I had to work for it and stop becoming who I wanted to be.
Y'all see what I see?
Yeah, I seen that.
Selling realtor?
You won the Regional Realtor of the Year award. Congratulations.
No, I had to work for it and stop becoming who I wanted to be. Aww. Hiding a living. Not feeling great all of a sudden.
We've been looking for you. Marvin Gable. I thought a has-been killer like yourself would be scarier.
Who are you?
We work with your brother. He brought us in to find you. After you let Rose go.
Where's the girl? Where's the money?
Tell my brother to back off.
This little 4-foot nothing ass spider monkey ninja got hopped. Oh, what the?
Rose?
Hey, Marv.
When you stole from my brother, I got you out. Why did you come back?
We're hiding, and hiding ain't living. If we're gonna stop your brother, I'm gonna need the old you, not the realtor.
I told myself that I would never hurt anyone again.
Hey, are you all right?
I'm in the middle of a high-intensity yoga. Can you give me a minute? I'm so sorry.
My brother said he wanted out, but he double-crossed me. Find him.
Now! Swiss cheese, they shit.
Don't worry, I've got guys who can patch all of this up like new.
Now let's finish this together.
You want the old me? You got him.
It's about damn time.
Sorry, brother. Love hurts.
Oh, around Valentine's Day. All right. All right. So how are we feeling about that? Hey, you guys.
So, I like him as an actor. Obviously, we've seen him in, the Marvel movies. We've seen him and
Dude, everything. What was that? What's it with
All at
Michelle?
Once? Yeah.
Oh my dog.
Yeah.
That is my movie right there.
So it's interesting to see him going into the action role. He's very much playing his like playing a brainy, nerdy Asian guy who for some reason can fight. That seems to be his trope lately. I like it. I like the idea. I like the thought of it. So it looks like it's going to be a movie that I will thoroughly enjoy. Yeah, I would definitely watch this. I will definitely be watching this.
All right, Ben, what you think?
They say, yeah, I'll check it out. while looking at Debbie. As for me, yeah, this looks actually interesting. I was kind of surprised by it. I didn't go by like, oh, don't know what to expect. But I was like, this was actually looks really good and funny. So, but again, to see this person be really, buddy.
He hiding. Ben.
Oh, wait. No, he ain't hiding.
Ben.
Oh wait, he hiding all right.
He putting in that work right now. You disturbing his business.
Yeah,
you disturbing his business.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. He
So I'm done now. I'm done now.
Get me off of screen. I'm getting it out.
Exactly. Like I'm getting it out. I'm ready to go back to sleep. Daddy, put me back to sleep. I need you in the bed now. Let's go to sleep. But yeah, I'm definitely going to check this out because it looks interesting. So, right, buddy?
Yeah. So, dang, what was I gonna say? Oh, so, yeah. He's been in all types of stuff. Of course, we know him from Goonies.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
We know him from Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
But also recently, like you said, he's been in some Marvel stuff. He's been in that everything all the time, whatever.
Everything everywhere all at once.
And he was action based in there. He was kicking tail in there. Like you would play like the nerdy little, you know what I'm saying, like Asian dad that, just wants to honor the family and survive but really like it was like he was like doing some type of, it was weird. Like if y'all watch it, like y'all know what I'm talking about. But also too, he was in there was a Disney show.
Loki.
No, not Loki. There was a Disney show. Yeah, he was, but I'm talking about there was a Disney show that there was a live action Sun Wukong like show or whatever, and it was the son of Wukong, and he was in that, and there was like a real teachable moment in there, like as far as like television, like back in the day, like Asians, they were playing like the dumb person, the dumb funny comic relief, you know what I'm saying, similar to what black people would do, you know what I'm saying, as far as our roles, like we'll play the dumb or sassy comic relief, you know what I'm saying. And so there was like this whole stigma, like it's crazy that this show, like it should have had like a reward for this, you know what I'm saying, and it was a kid show, so or like preteen show, whatever, but it was a teachable moment about like just Asian culture in general and what they went through as far as entertainment. And he was an entertainer on there, and he was like, they just want to see you play the dumb, this, and the third, but really you're intelligent, smart, and I don't know Kung Fu. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody knows, cause like all these stereotypes, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even Chinese, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it's like it makes you like wake up to the stereotypes that goes on in America with races in general, but the Asian race, along with the Hispanic and definitely Black and Native Americans, all go through the same stereotypical representation within even current stuff now. Like you got to have the sassy black dude that talks slang. Like, that it gets on my nerves. Like, bro, that has been over with. Now it's the light-skinned black dude with the weird dreads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, dude, we have to get out of this cultural craziness. And I think that's where a lot of problems come in with people talking about was it DEI hires and something that Sweet Baby has been trying to do but been jacking up with it in the gaming world. You know what I'm saying? And bringing diversity, or bringing like real diversity, not the acting diversity where you have a black person in there and then they play the classic, oh, girl, I told you, no. So, it's good to see that he's knowing that story, and then also knowing what he said in that little Wukong show or whatever on Disney, by the way, to see it in his like real career now, and how people are recognizing him for more than just being a cute little Asian kid off of Goodies and Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
It's definitely credit due. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool seeing him do this. Same thing with Michelle. What's her name? What's her last name?
Mm-hmm.
The Michelle lady. The lady's in everything. The Asian lady is in every single thing ever.
Oh, I mean
Michelle.
Yeah. So like she's getting the credit due. You know what I mean? So to see him, her, other Asian actors that's been doing this stuff for years get the credit due, and they're everywhere. Yeah, nah. I like that.
Yeah.
So on to the next one real quick. This is our last one. And then we about. Okay, after this commercial. See, I'm glad I do it this way now, so y'all don't see the commercial. Because, that really was irritating me during my Vito Variants this season. Okay. So, on some hypocritical stuff.
Oh, boy.
Let's get into some black media.
I'm sorry. I had to get a jump from Shamika, and then I had a checkpoint at LeBray. I had to go all the way around. Don't forget, I have my interview at 4. Why are you still trying to be in corporate? Do your own thing. And what's that? Living paycheck to paycheck? You got this, okay? You been that girl. Been that girl.
That my best friend. She a real bad
girl. You know we getting a white.
A white person in a jungle? I am right here if you guys ever want to have a girls' night. A little Prosecco and pals.
Child, I saw one with a cat in the stroller. Mama rules. You paid the rent, right? I did. Hey, what, motherfucker? Oh, you look real alopecia today.
Do you have the rent?
Oh, snap.
Your boyfriend took our rent money and dipped.
I invested. This is our future.
Oh.
If we don't get the rent money by 6, we're gonna be on a curve with Fabian.
You want to buy my grandma's vintage speaker?
And your grandma just died. She ain't even in the ground yet.
How we gonna make $1,500 by 6? Not to mention I got the interview at 4.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
You want a loan?
If you don't have the money this month, you're not gonna have it next month.
My credit score is currently a little... Are you having a heart attack?
I've never seen a credit score this low. You lucky she holding me back. You lucky she holding me back.
If I get this job, you and me gonna be good. For real. We won't have to live like this anymore. You got this.
Alyssa, get down.
Someone threw retro Jordans up here.
How much that's worth? Be careful.
Oh my God, bitch, I thought I killed you. We need our money. ASAP.
Come on. We're talking about how these running bitches and they
Look. Answer. First the rent, and now Lolo's trying to kill us.
We actually can pay you $70 per pint.
Okay. Take it easy on me, because news make me squeamish.
Join the club, girl. Today's my first day.
Oh!
Get the money?
Oh!
You find yourself struggling to procure payment funds. Here are a few useful ideas.
Please get out. Please check yourself.
All right. So, what y'all feel about
that? It looks, she trying to move in and try and make her own Friday. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that.
Boy, oh my God! I was thinking the same thing. Dog. Yeah. That's literally what I was sitting up here saying. I was like, oh, this is Friday.
Yeah.
This is female Friday.
She trying to make her own little Friday. That's what's up. I ain't gonna knock her for it. I'm not gonna go to the movies and see it. But
I'm gonna do just like the Hoods and watch it at home.
Yeah, if it's on Netflix, best believe I will definitely check it out. Get the right people around me and check it out. But outside of that, I wish the best of luck. If there's a second one and it's even funnier than this one, that's what's up. But yeah, I honestly don't have too much to say about it except for we don't have too many comedies like this anymore. That's not like all the way stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just regular type of fun. So yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
My first day.
Right.
Oh snap! All right, no.
Oh my God. Yeah, this definitely feels like Friday, like female version of Friday. Definitely. So I'm on the same page with Sandstorm. Like, definitely, I'm not gonna watch it in theaters. I will definitely check it out when it comes out. On Netflix or wherever it's gonna come out on, and go from there. Yeah, it looks funny. It does, but I mean, But is it gonna live up to Friday with Ancestry and Chris Tucker? That's the question.
Right.
I mean, yeah, we had Keke Palmer and SZA, so it's like to see them together doing this, especially called Another One of Those Days. It's like, okay,
right.
What we expected, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, it looks interesting, but I'm not gonna see the theater. I'll just wait till it comes out like on Netflix or something and roll from there.
Yeah, I definitely like SZA. You know what I'm saying? She's fine. So that's why I watch this. That's definitely why I watch this. Just because of SZA.
Yeah, she's cute.
And I like SZA. She fine. She fine. And to see her stepping out of her shell and actually acting, and she looks like she could be funny. You know what I'm saying? So Keke has always been, you know what I'm saying, funny and stuff, and a good actress. So we've been seeing her act since Meech was her manager. So so oh yeah, shout out to Big Meech, he out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Meech, BMF, you know what I'm saying? We have the building, Michigan stand up. Anyway, but yeah, this definitely, like the first thing I said was, man, this is a Friday. This is definitely a Friday. This the female version. So I would not compare it to Friday. I definitely always like to go into stuff totally oblivious to what it's being compared to or what it's being made after, and I'd be all like, okay, so what is this? What is it? Let me just go on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do my little three watches where I'm, I got my different hats on how I want to watch it, how I want to analyze it. So, but definitely funny, because one thing that does crank me up is going to the doctor and somebody saying, this is my first time doing something.
The person working on you. The person working on you, this is my first time.
Nah, bro. That right there is one of those tropes where it's like, yeah, nah, not me. Not me. And next, a situation like that in real life really do happen. Yeah, you. So, but yeah, no, definitely, man. I wouldn't go to theaters. I don't know if it is even there. So I don't even say I wouldn't say I would go to the theaters because I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If it is going to come out in theaters or not. I feel like it should be a Prime situation.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it should be. It didn't say that, so of course it does look like theaters. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, one of those days. Yeah. I wonder is Ice Cube involved with this? Cat Williams is in it, so that's pretty interesting. But I wonder if Ice Cube is involved in this. Because if he is, then yeah, this definitely is Friday. But anyway, that would do it for this week, guys. So leave your comments down in the comment section. Do you have anything new for us to review? I would take requests on certain topics, on certain movies, things of that nature. I'm always good for a new movie or two. You know what I'm saying? So definitely give us some stuff that we can check out, that we can talk about here on this channel, and I'll definitely start trying to incorporate maybe even like little light reviews like I did for Agatha. So you know what I mean. But yeah, so that would do it. Before we get out of here, guys, tell the people what we got in store for our pimp outs this week. Sandstorm.
So tomorrow is a Stormcast. Actually, it's a Stormcast collaboration with Winging It Podcast, where we're going to be talking a lot about music. We're going to have a special guest on. Actually, we're going to have two special guests on.
Action Jack.
To talk about music. Actually, it's an outside of Winging It Podcast.
Got you.
Two people outside of Winging It Podcast. Now that I think about it. So that's going to go down for Saturday at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we don't have a Winging It Podcast on Sunday because that's going to obviously be on Saturday. So Monday will be the Jill Podcast, which I should be on. I don't think that anything is going to mess me up from being on that. So, and then the following Friday, we'll have New Nami. So make sure you show up for that as well.
Yep. And it's Veterans Day on Monday. So shout out to all the veterans. I got some veterans in my family, and I hope y'all treating y'all veterans, if they're alive, good. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I don't like is veterans being mistreated, man. It's never right. But Noto, what you got?
Alright, so next week we have Nanami, and this is going to be a very special episode of Nanami because we're going to be kind of going on the fly on this one because this is going to be a very special week for me, and this is be my birthday week, so this is going to be a fun one. So yeah, we're gonna have the guys here. We're just gonna randomly chop it up, just talk about some stuff, and go from there. And I'll maybe think of some stuff what I can put myself into since this is my birthday week. I'm just gonna go from there. So that's gonna be at 9:30 at normal time. That's pretty much what I have there.
All right. And sorry about yesterday for the Vito Variants. Again, we were I am moving, or I was moving. So that's what took place. The original intent was to do this. So I need you guys to stay tuned for this because I'm like very, very strong about this topic or whatever. But and this thumbnail is actually going to kind of start that off when you guys see the thumbnail. But for me this month, I don't like Thanksgiving. I am with my Native American peoples on this. I celebrate Native Americans during this month. So what you'll see is on the Vito Variants, I'm going to be doing some interesting, I guess, Native American folktales, or you know what I'm saying, like their urban legends or their legends and stuff like that. Things that we get from that type of stuff, because the Vito Variants is all about conspiracy theories and ghosts and tales of the unknown. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into our Native American roots on that. As far as the Vito verses, I'm going to be definitely still doing what we do here as far as entertainment, but I will try to possibly throw some Native American facts in there, something that needs to be known, something that should be known about our Native American brothers and sisters. I do want to kind of do a recommendation on a couple of shows that are out there that I don't know if a lot of people know of, but that I truly love. That are Native Americans, and shout out to all the new Native, like the surge of Native American actors and actresses that have been doing their thing for the past few years. You guys are killing it. You're showing America, just like how we were talking about the Asian situation. You are showing America, yo, these stereotypes gotta go. On top of that, y'all don't know what's going on in these reservations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know about reservations at all. Like, they don't know they exist. You know what I'm saying? They just, whatever. But definitely, man, this month for the VitoVerse is something I feel very strong on. Especially shout out to my great grandma Jeff. She was definitely half Native American, so that is a touchy subject for me. So and they recognized her in her tribe before she passed, and that's something big to our family. You know what I'm saying? So, but this month is definitely going to be focused on that. Just like February to me is going to be focused on, my African American side. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just the way I am. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, stay tuned for all of that. We're going to have some fun. And then next month, get prepared for our Christmas at Hogwarts Christmas special. Last year we did the Halloween Hogwarts, but this year we're going to do Christmas, and we're going to try to make it special. So definitely stay tuned for all that. Me and Noto will think of a time to finish up our game that we started earlier last week. So stay tuned for the Corey. That was an interesting game. I'll be doing dumb stuff if y'all want to see me sit up here and worry Noto, and he be all like, wait, no, don't do that. No, we going this way. Come watch us do some craziness. But anyway, I will catch you guys next week on Nunami and the VitoVerse and Vito Variants. So, and I will catch you tomorrow on the Sandstorm Show Rebirth, and next week as well. I can't get it's a lot. We have a lot now. We have a lot on our plate. But I will catch you guys then. Peace.
I'm getting handed bottles.